Hello everyone and thank you for joining me today. It's Kay here and I have number 9 of the 12 weeks of Christmas, albeit a little bit late. It was actually finished yesterday but I didn't have time to film, and what I've made is an altered lunch sack or bag or whatever you want to call it. I got these a little while ago on Amazon and they are just such a lovely size to work with. And if I give you the detail, it's 8 and 6/8 in length and a mere 4 3/4 in width, but it is gusseted, which makes it very useful for journaling, for putting things into, or simply just for altering. You don't have to use the gusset side of it if you don't want to. Obviously you can seal that. You don't have to use it as long as it is. You can chop a bit off, and then this I always turn into a little pocket area, and I've kept this to the back so my front is ready for the project that I've put on it. So if you have any of these, I think I paid, oh I don't know, I can't remember now, they were 100 in the bag, so you know I can use them for ever and a day. It was good value for money, we'll put it that way. Excuse me. But you could also punch holes in here and have this as a side loading journal. You know, the things you can do with these bags is really quite amazing. So it's nice to have some in your stash if you haven't got some already and you see them when you're out and about. Do consider picking them up because it's a lovely thing for your craft stash. Now what I've made is this little altered sack or food bag. I've trimmed a little bit off the length because I put it into sort of a journal format and it is too long for that. So this is 7 3/4 still by the 4 3/4 because I couldn't do anything with the width. And the papers I have used here are the week 9 Christmas freebie. I've got little bits left from Scrimpin' Mummy's digital designs. The papers are available free if you're in the Create with Scrimpin' Mummy group, or you can purchase them for a nominal fee from Amanda's Ko-fi site. So this is what I've got left. I printed out the collage sheet, which is this one, and I did that twice because I knew what I was going to do at the outset, and I kind of knew how much I was going to need to make the project possible. So if we start with the back, and I've just done a little bit of punch work at the bottom here just to keep it pretty. The pocket there you can use, it's only held down with red tape. If you wanted to glue this into a journal on a separate page, then clearly you can. And if you just did it around the 3 sides there, you would still have something that you could use as a pocket on the page. The rest is really made up from a piece of copier paper, which I've folded to give the double corner effect here, and the tuck pocket effect here, and the top loading pocket here. So if I take the bits out and let you see it in its state before it is actually filled with the tags that also come in the kit, you can see it all ready to go. I've done minimal inking. I've got a tuck spot in here, and I've not entirely covered the inside pocket there, but it's enough to look as though it's got a full covering inside. The front pocket I've fussy cut this little bit and added a little bit of glitter to it. the bow is this bit that I've just fussy cut out and added to the corner there, and the rest is literally the collage sheet, which is really, really pretty and just lends itself to these lovely things occurring around it. This is from one of Amanda's other kits. Everything here is scrimpy designed. As always, I do these projects to show off the design papers that Amanda puts together, and you know, this is it in a nutshell. And then there were 4 tags within the kit, and I've done the 2 larger of the tags with this dimensional, I don't know if you can see it, I've got foam tape below, and I've just fussy cut around the lady and added it to the image that is already on the tag. And then by the time you add your little bit of stickles to it, you've got this glorious raised very vintage looking lady on the background again, and plain on the back. I've used craft paper, as I usually do for when I'm using bags and so on in the craft colour. It just works out really nicely. So there were 2 young ladies all done up in their festive bests. I've used some green organza ribbon this time because it is predominantly green within the design of the collage paper, but it is really lovely. And then on the smaller of the tags, these are just smaller than the main tags with the same design and everything, but obviously this time there is no secondary decoupaging or anything like that to add to the overall look. But I think they are so festive, and if you were to be making a Christmas journal or something of that nature, this would just fit into it beautifully. You've got room for a tag in the first tuck, room for a tag in the second tuck, a small tag in behind your pocket, and then another little tag that fits into the very front pocket. So all in all, it's a very fulsome project without there being anything in the centre. But if you wanted to put memorabilia in there, if you wanted to add a notebook or something of that nature, clearly you've got the space there to do that. I have left the gusseted area as it stands, because were it to be anchored down into a journal, then you've got room there to add postcards or something of that nature without it bulking the whole thing up too much. So there is a week 9 of the 12 weeks of Christmas as designed by Scrimping Mommy, available for a small price on Ko-fi, and also free to members of the Create with Scrimping Mommy group on Facebook. So as I say, thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing this time with me. I hope you feel a little inspired to give this a try. It really is a lovely set of papers. There are 3 altogether. Yeah, the collage, the sheet of the tags. Is there 3 then? Oh yes, and then another one with all this trimming and cut about stuff. So as I say, I hope I've inspired you. Take care everyone, stay warm and happy crafting. Bye bye for now.